Hi again. So we got another small delivery, and it is actually quite a small delivery of Japanese games in. Some quite nice wee bits in it though, but quite random, even by my standards. So we'll have a wee look, see what's here. As I say, nothing too much, but a few nice ones. So we'll start off with this is the best of version of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Japanese PlayStation. Obviously a very, very good game, nice artwork. Unfortunately no spine card with this one. And we also have the standard release. So this one, a wee bit nicer, comes with a spine card. It's got two, oops, it just fell out. So you can see there you've got the art book, you've got the music collection, you've got the normal disc, you've got the spine card, and you have instruction booklet. So that one's a bit nicer. And also we have the Japanese guidebook, Symphony of the Night. I'm not going to assume that nobody speaks Japanese or anything like that, but it is obviously, people over here, a bit more of a collector's item than it is a useful item, but anything with Castlevania on it's worth having. That's the way I look at it. We've got a whole two Super Famicom games, but they're both bangers. We've got The Fireman, which is a brilliant game. Really, really nice. I suppose the second one's maybe not as good a game, but I do like me a bit of Star Trek Next Generation, and the Japanese version, kind of hard to come by. In fact, I think this might be the first time I've had it. It is in the region of about £100 now, I think, something like that, but there is more expensive games, but yeah, just a hard one to get. We have a whole one Sega Saturn game, but it is a good one, to be fair. One of the top shooters on the system. Yeah, really, really nice game. This one does have a spine card as well. Yeah, I think something like £150 for that these days as well, but it's an amazing game. One random GameCube game, again, not one you see too often. Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. So yeah, it's got the instructions in it obviously, and both discs, instructions at the back, registration card, and the wee Club Nintendo card. So yeah, not had this in for a wee while like this, and it's a nice one to have. Right, next we will do, so randomly I got in some games for the Sega SC3000, SG1000, so the Sega My cards. So we have Pool, or Billiards, I don't know which one. We have the GP game, which shows you how far games have come, but quite playable. This one is one of my favourite games. This is Hero, which is just a ridiculously good fun, I suppose you could call it a platform game. You're a wee guy with a jetpack going about trying to rescue people. It is awesome. Should really looked up the names of these ones because I can't remember them all. Interesting looking wee motorbike game. Again, fairly basic. This was basically the console Sega brought out before the Master System, so. And ice hockey. So the Sega My cards were quite interesting. It's basically wee credit card size games, like a Hue card on the PC Engine. So interesting. Sega haven't half made some weird stuff over the years. Right, we haven't got an awful lot to show you, but we've got a few more bits. So we've got a nice, always like this, Japanese PlayStation Final Fantasy collection. I'll open this up so you get a wee booklet playing manual. So you've got Final Fantasy 4, 5 and 6 on this, and this is also in the inner box, and yeah, it opens up quite nicely. So you've got, oops, I knew that was going to happen. You've got kind of nice picture disc versions. There's Final Fantasy 4, 5 and 6. But yeah, they look great. They weren't like any remasters or anything, it was just the original Super Famicom games put onto PlayStation. Right, I've got a couple more wee Final Fantasy bits here. We have the Wonderswan Colour Final Fantasy 2. Nice Amano artwork on that back. We also have, these are nice, so not going to do a very good job of this. So we've got Final Fantasy 1, 2 and 3. So obviously this wasn't the Final Fantasy, but considering their age, pretty nice condition, all complete instructions. Yeah, nice little collector's items. Whenever I get these in, they always tend to go quite well. It's always nice to see where the games began. And Final Fantasy 3. So yeah, really nice artwork on that. And you know, is that the price? 8,400 yen, which back in the day was probably an awful lot of money. So, Final Fantasy 1, 2 and 3. Then, all I've got left to show you now is some Wonderswan stuff. So, we got a nice boxed console. This isn't the colour one though, this is the original black and white. Let's see if I can open this box nicely. Yeah, so we have got the instructions and stuff with this as well, but it's a nice, simple, elegant console. This came with a nice collection of games, and it was all the early black and white games. Final Fantasy 2 that I just showed you there, that needs the Wonderswan colour, it's a colour game. These games came in the smaller boxes and they're all for black and white. They will work on obviously the newer systems like Game Boy. So we've got Tekken Card Fighter. Right, I don't know the names of all of these. This one looks interesting with the hairy armpits and the big boogers. This is Engacho, which is actually quite uncommon. I kind of think this is about £90 now. It's only the second time I've ever had it. We have Rockman and Forte, basically Mega Man on the Wonderswan, so again that's quite a hard one to get, and these are all in pretty nice condition. We have Street Dancer, which I'm sure is awful, but it's one of the Wonderswan games that are actually playable if you don't understand Japanese, which is cool. This is quite a nice wee game, Buffer's Evolution, a little bit of a platform game, so again quite playable. Side Pocket, it says billiards but pool and snooker, not just pool. Never played the Wonderswan version, but the Mega Drive one's quite nice. Right, now we're getting to some of the ones that I'm not sure the names of, and I really should know this because there's a dedicated console with this bundled in, but yeah, sorry, name's gone. Right, this one, Gunpei, named after the person that designed the console and also the original Game Boy. Really nice wee puzzle game. I think this one is Art Truck Battle. This is, if it's the same one I'm thinking of, it was on the PlayStation as well. There was a sequel. It's all about trucks with graffiti and stuff on it, I'm sure. Harrowbots, which kind of looks a bit like a text-heavy, turn-based RPG. Oh, DJ Fresh, maybe? Something like that. Another kind of rhythm music game. It's amazing how you had so many on a wee handheld console. I'm getting there. Got Detective Conan. Again, quite text heavy, unfortunately. Chaos Gear from Bandai. Again, loads of text in this. Looks like an RPG. Squiggle Millennium. I have no idea, but I've never played this, but it looks like quite a playable little puzzle game. We've got four more. We have One Piece. Again, quite a lot of text in it, but quite popular. Mobile Suit Gundam VS. Versus, I'm assuming. Yeah, lots of text. Another Detective Conan game. And last, and I have never heard of it, and I had quite a big WonderSwan collection, we have Vite's Blade, which looks fairly decent, but it does look like an RPG. So, yeah. Also in this, I got in some PS2 controllers and some GameCube controllers, some nice Spice Orange GameCube controllers, but just need to get them tested before I see if they're suitable for sale. Hopefully they'll be up for sale pretty soon if they're all good. Loads more stuff coming in over the next few weeks, so we'll get lots of stuff to show you then. And as always, your time is greatly appreciated, and have a nice time. Cheers. Bye.